Welcome to Twine It Up. Let's make simple strings into something amazing. I'm going to be creating something beautiful with some of these items. I'm going to be grabbing this lamp along with some jute twine, some rope, and some hot glue. I have two of these lamps. I'm going to be using one of them. I took out the top part because I thought it would be easier for me to work with only the top. I'm going to be wrapping the top section and I'm going to be using some hot glue here and there wherever I feel that it's needed. I folded the jute twine in 4, then I'm taking a little bit of hot glue, gluing it together, and then I'm going to be placing it right where it ended, and I'll be twisting it. And of course, I'm going to be using hot glue. Once I'm done with this section, then the rest I'm going to be covering it up with this cream color rope from Dollar Tree. And then once this was all covered up, then I proceeded to go and do the same thing to the handle with some more jute twine. Once this is completely done, then I went and I did the same thing to the bottom section. And then for this end right here, I'm going to add the rope using the same technique with plenty of hot glue. This came out absolutely gorgeous. I also have some floral that I'm going to be adding to the top of this lamp. I just went on and I tied it with some more jute twine, only because I didn't want to use glue. And then of course I'm going to be taking out the excess string off, and I'm going to be adding some more greenery along with a beautiful little bowl that I had somewhere in the bottom of my stash. I found it and I'm like, this is perfect. So I'm straightening it out, and I also have a little flower that I'm also going to be adding. And then that would be it for this beautiful project. If you are enjoying this, my dear friends, leave it in the comments section and let me know your thoughts. And this is the way it turned out. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be decorating this basket with jute cord. This ribbon is made out of burlap, of course, and rope. I started to cut this wire section out of this ribbon. At the end, it just did not make any sense cutting it. So in reality, you don't have to cut it. Today's challenge is all about Twine It Up, and it is being hosted by Creations by Favi with Fanny and OK at Home DIY with Zaina. Make sure to visit them. The links directly to their channels is going to be down in my description box along with a playlist. I want to thank these two ladies for putting this playlist together and inviting me to participate with them. I also have a playlist down below. Make sure to go check it out. And as you can see, I'm just continuing to weed this ribbon right down here, and now that is completely done, then I'll just adding some hot glue, and then this rope I'm going to be gluing it right along the ribbon. And don't do what I did. Make sure that you wear something on your finger so you won't get burned. And now for the jute twine. I am going to be wrapping all this section up here that has not been touched. And then I know that the ribbon in the inside looks like it's separate, but I'm going to also be adding a piece of jute twine in the inside of this rope. You'll see what I'm talking about. And as you see, all I did was just continue wrapping it all together. And then once everything was put together, I came in with a lighter, and then I'm going to be taking all those fuzzy hairs out of here. And don't worry, I had some water close to me in case any accident. And if you're gonna do this, just make sure that you do it in a safe place. I also have this piece of box, cutting it to size because I am going to be putting that in the bottom of this basket. I want to make sure that once I start putting things in it, it's not going to fall through. So I'm gonna go ahead and trace it, cut it with my scissors, and then after I have the correct size, I have this peel and stick, and I am going to be covering it up. I also want to thank you for stopping by. If you are coming here from one of the other channels, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy what you are watching, and if this is something that you enjoy, why don't you go ahead and give me that big thumbs up. It will help my channel. And now once this is all put together, I'm going to place this inside, and I decorated it with some floral. Now you can decorate it however you want. I'm just here to inspire you. I hope you enjoy it, and here is how I decorated this piece. Now for this next project, I'm going to use this little pot and some jute twine, and I am going to be wrapping the upper section of it just a few times. And then after that was done, I'm going to be adding a burlap flower right in the middle. And of course, we're going to be adding that with hot glue because this is what we do in this channel. We use a lot of hot glue. I also have a succulent that I showed you before, and I'm going to be hot gluing it right here. And then this will be it for this project. This was nice and easy, yet look at how beautiful this turned out. I'm going to show you how I decorated in a few, but look, I got this piece of wood right now. I'm going to be adding some of this jute twine here in this corner. I'm going to do the other side as well. I'm also going to be adding some wood beads, and those will be the legs. And again, my dear friends, don't remember that this is part of a challenge. I'm going to be leaving the links directly to these talented creators down in my description box along with a playlist. Make sure that when you visit them, you give them a lots of love by subscribing, sharing, and liking. And don't forget to let them know that I sent you. Now that this is all put together, I'm going to go ahead and show you the final reveal in a second. I also took this candle holder and this jute twine, and I wrapped the entire candle holder. This is the way it looks. I went on and I relocated these wood beads because I am repurposing this frame. The outer section where the jingle blocks are at, I'm going to be painting them with black chalk paint, and the middle section or the inside, I am just going to be refreshing it with white chalk paint. So I took this jute twine and I'm going to be gluing it around the frame, but I'm going to double it up, and as I'm twisting, I'm gluing, just as you see here. Now that everything is put together, I'm going to go ahead and distress the inside with black chalk paint very lightly. These two bunny rabbits, I found it at the Dollar Tree, so I'm gonna be removing all the tags, the little bow, and the little egg. And then I'm going to be painting her in black, but I'm gonna be using the other side. After painting this entire bunny in black, I'm going to put it to the side, and then I'm going to also be working on the Mr. Bunny. I'm also going to give it one coat with black chalk paint, and I'm going to be using the opposite side, which is the back. So I went on and I took the egg and I glued it right back in place, and then I made this bow, and with some hot glue I'm going to be gluing it right up here just to cover that little hole. I also have these little wood cutouts from Dollar Tree. I took this little butterfly and I'm not doing nothing to it. I'm just going to go ahead with some hot glue and glue it right on top of the bow. I'm going to take this burlap ribbon, I'm going to go ahead and cut it thinner, and then I'm going to start wrapping the entire carrot with this burlap ribbon. Once the carrot is completely covered, I came in with some greenery and then I just added it right to the carrot. This is turning out absolutely gorgeous. I am so happy that I decided to create this one. I have it on my wall already for like 2 weeks. Before I start adding the greenery, I'm going to be painting this with the color Sage, and it is chalk paint. I'm giving it only one coat. Now that is completely dry, let's go ahead and add the carrot back in place, and then we'll add the greenery. Once I added all the greenery, then I came in with a pretty burlap bow. I also placed it right between the greenery and the carrot. And so I did not show you this, but I added some jingle blocks behind both of the bunnies, and then I glued them on to the frame that we just painted and distressed. And then that will be it, my dear friends. Thank you so much for stopping by and staying with me until the end of the video. If you do like what you have seen, I hope that you consider giving me that big thumbs up. It will help my channel. Don't forget to visit the playlist also down below in my description box, and then I will see you in my next video. Take care. Adios.
Thanks for stopping by and watching till the end. Hope you had fun. Come back again. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It's free. DIY with Aurea creativity.